circuit. I mean, this draft is cookie cutter as you can get. DP and Spectre have been a good combo since forever. They're going super tryhard. They just want to make it a 2-0. Go home.
Get that 25 to 4 minute timing. Second place right now. I'm in the plushies. Well, it's like a big tie, so it's...
Was that intentional?
Prepare for battle.
Very much. Yeah, I'm hoping for some plushies. 25 to 40. But are you done with me?
Look out for
I don't know. Give me this look. I said though, you know, I wanted these plushies, and you're just kind of like, enough about the plushies.
Enough of you! Be gone! No, I would be happy for you if you win the plushies. However, just don't have the faith.
You don't have the faith?
Problem is, you've been trying for so long.
Yes.
It never worked.
There is one more week to try after this, so if you have not tried your luck, you can go out there still. dpc.pwesorts.cn/fun.
Why are you telling people that ruins your chances?
I know, I have less of a chance.
You're actually not the smartest individual here. That's fine. You're just trying to make the world a better place.
Maybe
what happens if there's like 20 second play ties?
It's whoever entered first.
Did you enter first?
No, I took a lot more time to research this time. Timings and everything. I did my research. I didn't just guess. I mean, I did research on the last week, but you know, I wanted to do more research on this week. So far, I've kind of the only questions I've gotten wrong were more like the random ones, like how many bounty rooms.
How many?
There was one where I said 2, and they ended up getting 1. Normally it's like a 2-2 split in China, but somehow that time it wasn't.
This game should be you voted 25 to 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right with the Spectre. Shouldn't go too much worse. But then again,
so. It could go better though. They could, you know, like 24-55 or something like that. They ended.
I probably would do that just to spite all the betters.
That's what I'm always wondering. I'm like, did they look at the predictions?
Yeah. Oh, do you wanna get a plushie? No, no. 24-59.
Let's only pick up 1 bounty room.
Is it when the GG is called or when they leave?
I think the timer on when the throne expires.
All right. So you would have to say GG at 49 seconds. 4:49
to get it.
Yeah, 1 second before.
A loss so small, the world will hardly
We'll see how this goes. IDC, this time he's on the Ursa. Spectre for Fly, one of his better heroes. And then Elon is Tiny. We've seen the strength of the Tiny. He did okay, the Tiny, in the last game, but it was a hard matchup for him. And I'd say Emo is probably more proficient with this hero. Not only that, but if I had to say, as well.
Yeah, and it's a much easier matchup as well. The only problem I can see for IG here, I like this after a lot, is that Spectre might struggle super hard against Centaur. We have seen in the past where Spectre just gets held down at like 7-8 CS against the Centaur lane because of his inability to pressure Centaur at all. And that might potentially be a problem here, but they do have DP to bring down the Centaur. A problem we have seen in the past 2 weeks quite a lot. You just don't have enough damage to kill all these tanky heroes.
Both these will pick up water runes.
One has a one doesn't go.
Run down, and he might just end up being first. But IDC backed off of it.
I mean, he still has 2 spells available.
Yeah,
jump. Tower that, here's a Hex.
Oh, the courier. They've got Hex. Nature's Grass. That might actually kill Kaka. They do get first blood. And IDC, the tower. He will get the right click. It's JT, so it won't be a shared bounty off the tower or anything like that. No.
I mean, you get first blood, sure, but JT now gets complete free farm. You come back to the lane. Therefore, is going to be God.
Coming in to refill that bottle and throwing her spike. Oh, okay.
Double trouble.
Again, still leaving JT to get some solo experience.
It's going to be very hard for the support lane to control this DP. Levels are high, farm is high, Centaur is stomped
A little something
and walks
extra
away.
Yeah.
for the effort.
Very scary moment there for him.
You can see if JT is, well, his CSing is going down bottom for a second under the towers. Yeah, like, big creep wave coming in.
I have so many problems lasting with DP now because he does so much damage. I'm like, I can get no what? I have to wait a little more. To be fair, that mana cost is ridiculously low. No, 95 mana for 150 damage nuke. That's AoE on an end hero.
Yeah. 125 at max level for 300 damage.
Pretty insane. And super low cooldown too, just 5 seconds.
70 has the advantage right now in terms of experience. Helped out by the Treant, but Treant leaving leaves IDC to just get harassed here.
Yeah, it's not an easy Ursa lane at all. He's playing into 2 range heroes, something Ursa hates a lot. And if he's not careful, he gets stun hexed, he's dead.
Ollie going down to September. Fly losing his courier, so top lane gets a little shaky for IG.
Taka, a little bit of trouble here. Or is it IDC in trouble?
That spike now finally throws it. They've got Spirit Siphon. Get the damage out.
One more Earth Shock. Ooh, he thought about it. Oh. Okay.
Radiant's
What I thought he would do.
courier has been killed.
Storm X, Spirit Stickman, and
Big stick.
IDC surviving with the stick, surviving with the help from the living armor, and now a rotation in from September. But this gives soul experience again to JT.
Another trade, and DP is looking very healthy here.
When you got supports coming in, and yeah, the support dies, but now the core is getting slow experience.
Yeah. This is also the 1v1 against Centaur. If that goal free farm in, that's great. So actually it's not so good to go. But at least it's gonna be on soon.
Mid Hex coming through. Ollie here to help the rest of the team. Shield crash, but Emo got the kill.
Close. His swashbuckle just came off cooldown. If he survived that last hit, would have lived probably. If.
A lot of ifs.
Didn't happen.
Game though, still even in terms of net worth. You've got Centaur sitting top of the net worth, and Ursa ahead of the Spectre at the moment.
It's just a little scary to be even against the Spectre and he's draft. Get it scale so nicely.
Kaka with the Earth Spike, but he's getting chased here by IDC. Exorcism committed. They've got the Hex. They'll get right on top of this Treant. Stampede trying to leave. Toss, and that gets him all the way over for the Earth
But he
Spike.
kills him.
Kaka ends up dead to the concussive shot of September.
He's like, thanks, Emo. Appreciate it, man.
Really want to die there. But now this is Exorcism used
For nothing.
not for an objective, and I think that is the biggest.
Yeah, but again, typical excuse. Guys, I popped X, so I'm gonna farm. I'm gonna fight with you guys right now.
Radiant's
do a
courier
fight,
has
never
been killed.
Oh, he lost his courier.
Yeah, so now Firefly lost his courier once, Goku lost his courier once.
Didn't lose his Vanguard though, so not the biggest loss.
Going into that typical Vanguard, not the same as the last build where he went double Bracer.
I think you should go Hood out. Hood is super value in this game. There's a big smoke rotation coming in.
Dyer's top tower is under
No
attack.
center ult available right now. Spectral
Dagger, Earth Spike,
Combo.
Avalanche, and the toss, concussive shot, and Kaka again. He's taking the harassment when they go and get these kills.
I think if he had a Hood here, he would have lived. I think this is a much better Hood than Vanguard game. Yeah. But usually you look at what's better first, right? In this case, I think Hood makes way more sense. There's like 4 magic damage heroes. 5 even in the early game. IDC now rotating to mid lane. His laning phase has not been the best.
No, it's certainly not been what we've seen from Ursa and what.
while he's securing the Invis room for his bro.
Pop that bottle. 3 more sips. Get yourself invis. XCJ, he's also farming soul over bottom for the moment. That is because AT is creep cutting.
And when is the pawn station going to come out?
Maybe next exorcism if you want to fight with that.
Possibly. Yeah, be careful top.
Yeah, they're dying. They want to go. They've got the silence. And Goku looking for the stun, but he doesn't quite land it as Wi-Fi gets into the trees.
Rick
Dire's
is so
structures are
survivable.
fortified.
Can run through the
Dire's
trees,
top
of
tower
course.
is under
For
attack.
heroes, man.
For IG, yeah.
Oh, yeah. They definitely want to take out this tower.
They're completely under vision. See everything.
Yeah, so Tango moves off the lane. They bring over XCJ.
Radiant's
The
middle
question is,
tower
yeah,
is
you
under
slice, you don't
attack.
die. You
Amazing
save
what
the
you
tower.
found laying
They're
around.
bringing over the reinforcements, so they're going to try and defend it.
The team fight is good. They have Stampede, they have
Dire's
Tango
top
Roll.
tower is under attack.
Disarm coming in, just using these ghosts, but at the
They did
next
nothing again.
that's nothing.
It did 200 damage, which 2-3 and that must heal off.
And now he'll move bottom.
Not enough time on
Radiant
Exorcism left to
are
really
scary.
cause any damage though.
Dire's
No,
top
and you
tower
lose your top
is
tier
falling.
1, so that makes Spectre's lane harder. You've already moved
Radiant's
IDZ
under
to
attack.
jungle, so you know, this tier 1 bot is not inconsequential, but it's not changing versus game, whereas, you know, I was farming the lane.
Dire
Now
are
he goes into the
scanning.
jungle.
They're smoking to the pit. 3 minute 10.
Yeah, this is
Radiant's
really early,
bottom
and you
tower
just
is
TP
under
JT
attack.
bottom. He doesn't have exorcism.
Radiant structures
Ollie's got a
are
TP, so
fortified.
does Kaka. But
They don't know.
I don't think they're aware of this. They had the ward outside, expecting something like this. They see that career through the...
Doesn't really matter.
Thanks.
Too late.
It's already too late. They've got themselves.
Roshan has fallen
What we talked
to the
about the
ring.
last game when
Radiant's
Wi-Fi did
bottom
this.
tower
This
is
now
under
sets
attack.
up an early shard,
Dire's
which
middle
I think
tower
this
is under
game
attack.
is definitely going on the Ursa, because you don't have that Legion to take
Radiant's
advantage of
bottom
the
tower
guard.
has
It's even
fallen.
earlier than last.
Swipes of Skrill, Stalin.
Line a little bit of trouble here.
Turns back around, Ursa comes in. I'm not sure if he needed to do that or if he would have survived regardless.
Probably would have died even if Scaraf manages to dodge that one. Still no horn. He has had it for like a good 4 minutes at this point. I
He's got
just
the blade
really
now coming out, but still, maybe now he's gone because he's a lot more.
potentially.
There you go.
The thing is, Skyrim is good for him. Every time he's on top of Earth, he should just die very easily.
On a Kaka, Skyrath
Dire's
that
middle
one.
tower is under attack.
never gets to kill on a Kaka.
Centaur versus Spectre. It's
Pops the
blade, man.
blade now, and
Destiny is doing a little bit of work, but not enough.
it's got Stampede. There could have been a problem there for Fly, but he wasn't too careful. Oh, the blink! I didn't realize how early Son Goku had that blink.
Nah, he's massive.
Top net worth by 700.
I just always spoke about it. Centaur Spectre lane is really Centaur favorite.
You're not doing much as this Spectre in terms of like haunting and getting, because you'll see like early haunts, get those quick kills, migrate to the bottom lane if the fight happens there with the haunt, switch lanes with that.
I mean, you really just want to get involved. That's where your comeback goal usually comes from.
Do you think maybe they're just trying to wait out the Aegis at this point?
I don't know. I felt that they could have done a lot of moves already. Now they're smoking up. Emo, I think they got online as well.
So that's an opportunity for them, and they're actually heading towards top 10. Here, they move off of this.
Centaur can die too here.
Smoke broken.
Oh my god, they saw them right away.
The toss, they'll use the finger. Now the hawk comes out. Can cut the shot coming through the hawk. But the sweep of the ancient super silence. The hawk. Mystic Flare was down.
Dire's
It's on
middle
fly
tower
fine.
is under attack.
They'll use the exorcism. They'll get on top of the Skyrath. Maybe the silence comes out. 18 to get a kill. Set for XCJ hit by the avalanche. Down the tree. They've got the exorcism. Comes in, but now the Earth's so low. And he'll get the Earth shot as they finish off Kaka. But now he'll lose that first life. He's surrounded by three heroes. The avalanche as well as the toss will go. But IDC that rage, and they'll keep up on that second life chance.
Yeah, fight was still pretty good. I think it was a 3-for-1 and that Aegis as well. This is just a team fight prowess lineup here. Now, there's no rush. Go back. Go into the Hawk back up. Exorcism is back up. And they finally use the what we want to see.
Yeah, they get enough for 5-5. Will really
He got 3 assists out of it.
Yeah. Poor moment.
He made a total of 200 gold at everything. Not super worth it for him, but
Vitality.
very worth it for his team.
But without him, they're not getting good.
Exactly.
So that gives them an opportunity. Back into the game. You see this overgrowth. You see get the kill on IDC. Survives a little bit longer thanks to the living armor, of course. Ooh, Firefly taking some damage here, and they have Stampede in a couple seconds.
I'm surprised at the lack of ancient stacks from IG because you can easily farm them as a Spectre with Blade Mail. He hasn't been in the jungle at all yet, this Blade Mail, which is what it's designed for, basically.
More farming the creeps in lane. Ward down here for the Dire.
Oh, we saw that.
Was that just on the edge? Ali pinged it, so I assume
They saw that.
you saw him
Dire
grouping.
are
You can
scanning.
just assume that they're going for it. And Ali, they'll break the smoke. They blink forward. They've got the Mystic
Dire's
Flare with a
middle
stun.
tower
He's
is under
dead.
attack.
He does tank that gank. I don't know if he necessarily needed to, but it's better than nothing.
I don't think he wanted to die.
Structures are
Like, he just fought it there, wanted to run away.
Yeah.
Caught off just in time.
They just have such good gap close with the blink.
Radiant are scanning.
Exorcism up in 15, going into the
Dire's
BKB
middle
on
tower
JT.
is
He's
under
picked up the
attack.
skewels. Picks up a Cobalt.
Tower is gone.
Now
Invisible.
the jungle really opens up. This
Radiant's
makes it
top
a little bit
tower
more
is under
difficult for
attack.
Spectre to farm.
Dire's middle
A lot
tower
of the net
has
worth in
fallen.
terms of the cores on the side of the Dire. And you can see Centaur Son Goku, he's having a much better game.
Way better. Fly out of position here.
In trouble.
He should be dead.
Shot. They've got the
Radiant's
ancient
top tower
seal
is under
and
attack.
Blade Mail popped. Oh, he doesn't have taunt or anything to get out of this one. It's a swashbuckle kill for 70. That takes out this Spectre.
And that's what I'm saying. He has been in this
Radiant's middle
very,
tower is under attack.
like, I don't even know if we want to call it offensive position for a long time. Now he finally got punished for it, but he shouldn't even be there. Like, this is not your place on the map to farm.
I'm starting to become
What have we?
an SAG believer for this game.
Yeah, it looked really good. 3 kills at this point.
Next Roche, pre 20 minutes. Get yourself a shard, get yourself another Aegis to push with. Being very careful about how they approach this. Big kill for them, taking out the Centaur who's top of the network. Oh, Mystic Flare with the ancient seal. That was also with that Veil, almost getting the kill on Akaka.
But it's a 5-man rotation to kill a Centaur.
Not using this exorcism to take objectives. They've
Yeah.
used it to fight twice. That fight near the Roche pit, that one's a good one. This one here, again, doesn't get you anything.
Yeah.
That one kill's not entirely worth it. It's a good kill to get the guy at the top of the net worth, but you agree, you want the objectives more, right?
Yeah, I guess it wasn't really a 5-man rotation since Spectre was dead. You didn't have anyone farming at least.
Dead.
I'm dead. Hey Spectre, can you come? I'm dead.
Dead.
Yep. Finally, he farms his first ancient camp of the game. I'm delighted to see it.
It's got the Yasha.
But it's really so late. Like, usually you see Spectres at this point be like level 14, maybe closer to 15, because they found this jungle very efficiently. I don't know what Fly was opting to not do this game. Like, you build Blade Mail, found
And it's
jungle.
TPing back top.
Yeah. This is a good see because he wants to push up a lane, there's a lot of pushing in.
Yeah.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
A lot of farm, not a lot of farm, decent amount of farm.
So yeah, that's what I thought about as well. Didn't want to say it. That's what I got you here for. I knew you would.
Yeah. XDJ.
They could potentially kill a Spectre here. If Ursa rotates in, gets a double overpower with Diffusal.
This time he's got Haunt to maybe jump out, but he's coming top. 5-man rotation. And Spectre is out, but they have the vision. They have this deep observer ward that was placed there by XCJ. They know exactly where Firefly dipped back out to, and they just take over the jungle.
Basically, this is the problem with TPing top ever as a carry.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Now you wasted like 30 seconds not doing anything. Could have been anybody top. Didn't have to be you.
Are they going to try and smoke on this?
I think they're just going to the top tower.
Yeah,
There's still a glyph available. And it's a 4-man smoke, and of course they have
Spectre on.
Han.
Who's taking solo ancient
Dire's
camps
top
in it.
tower
You know, I'm
is
just
under
wondering
attack.
if, you know, maybe if
Radiant
Ali had been
are
stacking
scanning.
that, they would have been a little bit better off. Roche back up in 26 seconds. So this fight, if it goes well for SAG, it'll lead into a second Roche already at this point in the game.
Centaur's in the front though. It's not someone that want to initiate
Okay,
on.
I give them a head start.
Dire's top tower
Easy
is under
Tiny.
attack.
He has it bottled up.
Followed up, there's the save. He does get a while on the side of SCG to come back under the spike though. Here's the execution from JT. Emo over the side. On comes out from Fly, but he's slow, but the nature scratch goes really not getting involved at all. Swashbuckle, Mystic Flare coming down, mitigating the attack. Here's who comes to get the kill to 70. They're gonna look for the rest. Urshok trying to get away. CJ is over to the side. They'll focus their attention onto the tree, and they've got the damage coming out. Exorcism, Spirit Sight, it's coming in from Fly, and a finger to pop him down. JT now unstoppable, and they'll ping Roche. They know it's up.
They can't do it though.
Exorcism just doesn't have enough time on it. It's about to run out.
This might now give SAG an opportunity to get this roll though.
Radiant's
Another
middle
Yule
tower
Centaur.
is under attack.
And
It's tanky.
they just don't have the lockdown. They'll go for the tier 1 mid. I think that's
Radiant
a
structures
decent
are
consolation
fortified.
prize. I guess the
Radiant's
question
middle
just
tower is under attack.
becomes IG. Do they have any way of taking this Roche? They know it's up.
They can't take it, but they have to prevent SAG from taking it.
Put it on
Radiant's middle
spot.
tower has fallen.
Goku's so tanky.
He's healing more than he's losing health.
Got the vision. They do spot that XCJ is coming over. Oh, with an extra 120 damage. He can take it.
I think they should pull the trigger right now for Roche straight. They have no ults on the tire. This is the perfect opportunity to force it.
That's exactly what they want to do, and this is
Ursa,
going to be
you're
smart
needed.
potentially. IDC comes over. IG, they're aware of this.
We don't want to fight though.
Yeah.
They want to delay for sure.
Exorcism in 50, 160, finger in 85. For her
Radiant's
splitter, this
middle
just does
tower
not
is under
feel like
attack.
you've got the timings working out your way.
good
Sleep on the
sleep.
2, so
Dire's
that'll delay
bottom
for a
tower
second.
is under attack.
But enough. Her spike now coming through. Rose trying to delay as well as big bash. Emo looks a little bit short. We've got the hook stop hits us ages, and now IDC, he's got the shard in his backpack. They'll go after Tiny. They'll roll around. Finally lands. They'll take out Emo. Stampede comes out. I'm worried for IG because now Aegis shard, JT, oh boy, just gets it. Catch up.
Perhaps there was some overgrowth there.
Dire's bottom
But again,
tower is
IG
under
with-
attack.
Missed opportunities.
Not missed opportunities, but like they think they can fight it. There's no way they really can.
But I know they think that, but do you think they're in a spot where they also think they have to?
I don't think they have to though, because like the mid late game prowess is still there. Out your ults though, you can't fight. You're forced to fight on their terms. You lose a couple of heroes, and they still got a free Roche.
Yeah.
Like you're just making things worse. They didn't farm the map, they didn't split the map. You caused no damage whatsoever.
So they have cheese on Centaur. He feels unkillable without that cheese. Anytime he's going to get low now, he'll just be back and ready to go. And I love this Axe pick up here for Pangolier. He's also going into the shard, so shield crash.
Dire's bottom
Have that
tower
swashbuckle,
is
could
under
disarm,
attack.
both, you know, everybody.
It's not looking good for IG here at all. If they lose the next fight with their ults, the game's just over.
Dire's bottom
And it's
tower
very
has
possible they
fallen.
can, because Centaur has a pipe, has a cheese, they have Aegis, Charlotte
Dire's
as well.
structures are fortified. Radiant structures are fortified.
This would be their first game win, right? If they win this.
Dire's
It
bottom
would
tower is under
be
attack.
their first game win.
Against IG out of all teams.
Radiant's top tower is
If
under
they could
attack.
just-
But I feel like we keep saying that IG out of all teams, but they've been...
But they've been consistently inconsistent.
yeah.
Dire's bottom
It must be one of the
tower
biggest
has fallen.
transformations ever. From major winner
Dire's
to...
bottom tower is under attack.
I
Top
wanna just,
tower
you know,
has fallen.
If they get relegated, this is probably history. Reverse history.
SAG just want to wait like 2.5 minutes before they start really pressuring the high
Radiant's
ground.
top
That'd be
tower
great.
is under attack.
But not too long either.
Yeah, not too long, because they really need to take advantage of this time.
I thought for your prediction.
Well, yeah, but, you know, I gotta...
You know it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's out the window.
I mean, but seriously, I think their
Dire's
timing, they
bottom
should...
tower is
oh,
under attack.
probably right now in Aegis as well as the Aegis. So this is a big timing for them. And another could be good. They'll call after the Pango. Mystic Flare's down. Get a look over at Kaka. They've got the 2 hits coming out of the JK as well as Kaka. Yes, Susan gets caught. They go up September. They'll look over at Son Goku. But you gotta remember, he's very tanky. Earth Spike lands. XCJ in the high ground, getting chased by Fly. I can see comes in, but he doesn't have a lot of mana to play with. He does have that Aegis, though. They get the gun to XCJ. They don't take out Son Goku. Line 7E, he's coming back. They've soloed out this Ursa, and that's a big issue. Goku, you can see he's trying to line up potentially a stun to save his Ursa, who goes into the area in rage, looking to get to the high ground, but messes it up. Oh no, IDC, he's dead again. That is where you missed your opportunity, and I think IG have just put themselves back in the game.
If not even ahead.
Yeah.
This was the fight they needed to win on the Radiant side. Pangolier gets caught out. Santa might be a little bit of trouble here. Gets healed up.
He's tanky. We'll see if he's tanky enough. Silence. The Siphon. Good spike. They kill him. They've got Slip on 3. And they decide to leave.
And they all get out.
Wow.
That's all they get out. But he's very fast. He should be fine as well.
Oh, he's so fast.
It was really unfortunate. The Pangolier should have died right away, but the Spectre haunted, so the toss actually went up with the Spectre illusion. You can see it here again. Toss the illusion, that's where Pango lived. But without Pango, the teamfight really isn't existent.
Again.
God,
70, maybe too far. Yeah, losing way too far. Mystic Flare, Ancient Seal, all trying to survive. Stampede gets used to right on top of him. Emo on the wall, and here comes IDC. Potentially a big fight for SAG as they clean up. They've got the Earth Spike Kaka. Well, he might be in a little bit of trouble.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's
over
middle
at
tower
mid.
is under attack.
Yeah. Welcome to the space station.
Mid tier 2. Let's see what happens. That's a big fight.
I mean, it was a decent fight.
Dire's
It was,
middle tower is under attack.
whenever 7E dies first, basically half of the team fight dies as well.
Yeah.
So they have to be really careful here with the positioning of him. Maybe I wouldn't find it casual like smoke or
Dire's
something
middle
like
tower
that.
has fallen.
Son Goku, he's just going to be tanking over mid.
Earth to pick up, Earth to pick up. Can you hear me?
Houston, we have a problem. They're going to go for this top area of the map and take this outpost. So they've got some control, but IG potentially looking to fight again as all their ults are off cooldown. Fuels up into the air once again. They're going after Son Goku. Oh, they really want to kill this centaur, and I think it's out of spite at this point because he's been that frontliner. He's been so tanky. He's drained of all his mana. They can see that's out onto the centaur. Finger comes up to 70, who will start to roll away. Roll up. Magic Commute, Rolling Thunder. He'll still try to get out of this one.
They can disengage.
Overgrowth.
Nice root.
And now jumping with that pawn, trying to find some kills.
Good pink way.
He just used all their ults for nothing.
They're still very fast. IDC is running. Running.
Run. Now he's doing his ear spike. He's on top of the tree. Got the avalanche as well. The tunnel's coming through, but the Ancient Seal is out onto this Tiny. Slash with it, sweet. XCJ, he ends up dead. Son Goku goes in with me. Can be popped by JT. Got the treads out onto
Radiant
the Pango.
structures.
Okay, sure. You know, that's just an item finish. The fight. The Enraged is popped by IDC. They got the Dust, they'll use it. IDC getting it down here. A white fly pops that blade mail, and IDC blows himself up.
I did not expect that turnaround. Even though it could.
Stopped again. Coming away from the Holly. Emo now looking over 70. Son Goku trying to stop this mountain of a man. It is Emo. They get the kill on us. They look towards the rest. Fly still looking for more. Emo on cooldown has 4 trophies left on the wand to focus his attention onto the Skywrath Mage. He'll take out Son Goku's courier while they're chasing these heroes. They look over. Skywrath invis. He's silent. Stop. They get the kill on Skywrath though and gets some of the hunt down. After him on to Son Goku. Draining his mana. Popping the playmail once again. September, you need to be careful. Now don't want to do an IDC. Just did XCG. He already died in this fight once. Nature's Grass
Radiant's
silence
top
again.
tower
And
is
now
under attack.
IG, they back away. And they take a worth lead off of all that.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't lose a single hero. I think they killed 5, 4, something like that. And their cooldowns are over halfway off cooldown already.
That was a long fight, all the way
It was
from
a very
top.
long fight. Yeah. And just they kind of missed their timing already. You just see the Spectre is too strong. Ursa can't fight the Spectre anymore. Desolate damage is too much.
And then when he tries to dots.
Yep, the
right with the blade now.
It's yeah. At this point, teams are pretty much impossible to win. And to Exorcism, to Haunt, to Earthsplitter, it's just.
Roche is up in 2 minutes. Third Roche at like 32 minutes.
And now Dire can take it very comfortably too. They have this Manta on Spectre, which is a lot of damage. My Spectre is sitting at 2.4k health, 2.6 with strength traps.
And now everything's off cooldown. They could fight again.
How do you kill her? Without dying itself, of course.
Maybe.
Possibly. So I think this third Roshan is probably going to be the game decider, whoever wins that. Or rather, if SAG wins that, they have a chance of winning.
Yeah, I don't know if they necessarily win off that third Roche.
Yeah, but if IG gets it, then the game is pretty much sealed. And the Spectre EP draft is just very late game.
I don't even know. Snowball.
Oriented, yep. There's just too much passive damage coming out from the Exorcism as well as Spectre Haunt.
They're going to smoke and they're going to try and maybe